Hello and welcome to today's beading class. So in today's class, this is what we're going to be doing. I've already gone ahead to do the earrings. I'll be doing the pendant with you in this project. Okay, so let's get on. But before we get on, I would like to say that if you've been with us for a while, thank you very much for sticking by. If you're just chanced on this video, I would urge you to subscribe and hit on the notification bell so that you'll be notified when a new video is uploaded. Now let's get on with it. So with the project you're going to be doing now, the pendant, you need some seed beads, some size 15 seed beads, and some pearl beads. You also need your hardware and then the silver chain you'll be hanging your pendant on when it's done. Okay, so let's get on with it. I'm using a 0.25 beading thread and my big eye needle. Okay, the length of thread I'm using is about 25 inches. So I'm going to first pick on 4 seed beads and send it down. All right, and I'll leave a working thread of about 5 inches, 4 or 5 inches at the end. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through just the bottom 2 like that and then pull my thread. So you should have it looking like this. So we are doing the herringbone stitch to do this heart shape, double beaded heart shape. Okay, and then I'll pick on 2 more beads. I'll pick on 2 more beads, and my thread has come from this end, so I'm going to go through this end here. Okay, I'm going to go through all the 2. So you have them looking like this. 3 on this end, 3 on this end. Okay, then you pick on 1 bead like that and you send your needle through the bottom bead. So you should have this. Now we're going to carry on and do a few more rows. So I'll pick on 2 beads. Okay, my thread is coming from this row, so my needle is just going to go into just 1 bead like that. Pull the thread, then I'll bring it here. So my thread has come out of this bead. I'm going to go through the opposite bead. So I'm going to go through the top bead, 2 beads, and then pull it. Then string on 2 more. Then go through the top 2 on this. Okay, I want to do 6 rows of herringbone stitch. So 1 2 3 4 5. I'm left with the last row. Then we move on to the next step from there. And then you go through the top 2 like that. Okay, now when you've done this set of 6 herringbone stitch, you're going to, the next step is to pick on 5 seed beads. Okay, when you've picked on your 5, you're going to send it through just this bead here, and then you pull it, so you have it looking like this. Okay, now where my thread is coming from the left row, I'm going to go to the opposite right of that one. Okay, and I'm going to put my needle in there and show you what it is. So your thread had come out of here, as you can see, out of this bead. You're going to send your needle through the opposite bead and 2 more going up. So in total, you'll be sending your needle through 3 beads, starting from the one opposite the other one that your thread had just come out of. Okay, and then, sorry, it's tangled up here, and then you pull it. Okay, so you should have this. Now I'm going to send my thread on through 2 more beads, this one and that one, like that. Okay, what you are doing is just to pivot it, so do this end and do this end, so this bit here will be the pivot for it. Okay, so when you've done this, you string on 2 more beads, and then go through the next bead like that, and then you pull your thread. So you should have it looking like this. Now you're going to send your needle through the, you see your thread is coming out of here, out of this bead. You're going to send your needle through this bead and that bead to bring it up this way. And then you pull it. So you should have it looking like this. So this time around it's turned. So the pivot here helps you turn this way. And then you carry on with your herringbone stitch from here. Okay, so we are going to continue with our herringbone stitch. Like that. Wherever you come out from, you go through the opposite one, 2 going up, pull it, string on 2 more, thread it in. Okay, wherever you've come out of, whatever bead you've come out of, you're going to go back through the opposite one and the one on top of it. So 2 more, pull the thread. You are supposed to do 6 sets of herringbone stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to do 2 more rows. Okay, now when I've done that, I'm going to put 1 thread, 1 bead on top of it. Okay, 1 bead, go through this bead, pull it, bring it back into the opposite bead, just 1, then go through this one. Now what to do next is to get 1 pearl bead, 1 seed bead, and another pearl bead, and then go through this top bead here, and then you pull it. So you should have it looking like this. Okay, now the next step is to send my thread through all of these rows. I'm going to go all of it. Okay, to the top. So you bring it to the center bead here. Now when you've done that, you pick on 5 beads. 5 beads, and you are going to send your needle back through the bead you had just come out of. So I'm going to go back into this bead. Okay, and then we have it. We should have it like that. I'm going to send my thread through all of the beads we've just threaded in, all of the 5 beads, just to make it firm. And then now send my needle through all this row, and then back into here to this bit to tie it off, and then we are done. Okay. I'm going to send it all the way down. Try and pull it together to make it firm. I'm just trying to bring all my threads to the same place and then cut it off. So I'm going to cut it off and try and make a knot at this bit here. But in the meantime, I'm going to make sure I've pulled it tight enough. Okay, then I'll just make a couple of knots. Okay, I'm going to cut it off and then bend the ends. It's very, very necessary that you make sure you cut it off and you bend the ends properly so that they don't unravel. Okay, so that is what we have. So this is going to be the pendant for the necklace to go with the matching set. Okay, so there we have it. The double beaded heart shape pendant. So we've come to the end of today's project. Very simple yet classic design. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give our video a thumbs up, a like and a share. And if you've not subscribed already, subscribe now and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when a new video is uploaded. Until we meet again in our next video.